it, and then click that. Webcam comes on, yay! Hello, and welcome to the stream. I'm Madcat, today is Friday, and that means we're going back into the wonderful game of Dishonored, where I get to attempt stealth again. Note the word attempt. We'll do our best. I also, that's what I didn't get a blooming bit of paper. Darr! I was going to jot down all the requests. I know that I have to, I'll use that, I have to do Brian Blessed as a voice, because that was called out on the previous one, so I need to try and remember to do stuff like that. Now I've got channel points, I'm like, oh, how do I use it? Hello Seba, welcome to the stream, thanks for popping by. So yes, I've put on channel points for various things. I'm slowly building them up. And one of them is for, whilst I'm playing this game, if there's a particular accent you want me to attempt, note the word attempt, to do, I will give it a go for like the next reading I do. But I don't guarantee being able to do much, I'm not that good at accents, so you might say, do it in a Australian accent, and I'll give you something that's a weird mix between French, Scottish, Russian, Irish, and Northern English, so, you know. We'll see where we go with that. And yes, it is true that if I kill everyone, then it's still stealth. But I'd like to try and do some stealth at least. So you know, we'll see how we go. And yes, as before, as I said, it's my first time from here on in. I've not actually seen any of this game. We've now got to the point where I have no clue what I'm doing. So I may call out for help if I get stuck, but otherwise I will be stumbling blindly through this. So if you see something happening and you think, oh my god, you're missing out, don't worry about calling it out, just let me make my own mistakes. For one, it gives me a reason to go back to it again. So let me make the mistakes, let me find out the game myself, and then I can, you know, come back to it again and think, right, I know what I did wrong last time, and I know what I'm aiming for, and I can change it. You know, if you're absolutely desperate and you want to say something, by all means put up a message saying, look, there's something you've missed, do you want me to tell you what it is? And I can sort of turn around and say yay or nay. But otherwise, it's just a case of hope you sit back and enjoy watching me. We can have a discussion about stuff, talk about the lore as I find it. But I don't want to delve too deep into future lore or stuff I haven't covered, because I haven't covered it, I haven't got to it in the game yet. So I want to discover this game as much as I can, because that's half the fun in playing this. So, with all that ado and all that out of the way, let me click the button for game, go to the game to make sure that it's picking it up, go, yay, and then I can go into performance mode and turn that off, and then go back to this one. Woo-hoo. Right, so, we were here, we just come through from the distillery district. I forgot what district this is, but you know, it's always a good place to come in and, oh, brined hagfish. I thought it said brained hagfish. I was like, what? They walked up and smacked him on the head. No, brined. That makes more sense. Yes. Menu type 8 to 3 rations. Okay. Only advice I can offer now is how to deal with the target. That's fine. I will see what I can do when I get there, because I remember from last week there's a guy who we've got to rescue. And then there's the captain of the guard or something like that that we have to try and do something with. In fact, it's under J for objectives. So yes, we've got to eliminate High Overseer Campbell, and then we need to speak to Overseer Martin in Holga Square. We need to get the journal from the High Overseer, which will probably happen around the time that we kill him. And to ensure that Captain Colonel survives his visit to the offices of the High Overseer, because apparently he's at risk of being popped off because he's a do-gooder or something like that. So, you know, we will try our best to help him, but it's an optional task. I'm not too worried if that one fails. I'm just having a quick look at what ones I didn't do. No, I'm not too worried about that. White rats consumed, I'm fine. Shot whiskey bottles explode, I don't really do that. And enemies have a slight chance to miss with guns. That might be useful, but I'll stick with what I've got set up for the moment. It depends if you want to kill Campbell or deal with non-lethal. Oh. We shall see. We shall see how I feel when I get there. I'm probably just going to off him, to be honest. But again, it gives me a chance to play the game again and do something different. it's one of those. I'm trying my best to be non-lethal. I might change my mind when I get there, and I might actually go, you know what? I won't try and kill you. I'll try and keep him alive to make him face justice or something like that. Or I might just say, I'm just gonna stick around in your head and be done with it. Right, of course I've played several games since, and now I'm like, what buttons do what again? I know I don't press R. Hey, go take a look at that poster which looks suspiciously like the man right behind you. Press and hold F, press and hold F, yes! Shush! I know! Come on, Bennett, man. I'm trying to dispose of bodies so I don't get caught. Keep your blimmin' tits on. Wait. Oh, hi, obviously Cobra's been keeping the background person at all times. Right. Okay. Oh, evening, Jay. Thanks for popping by. Game has no audio. Oh, fudge. I've done that again, haven't I? I forget to do desktop audio every time. I really should just turn the desktop audio on when I turn on my mic. It just means you'll have the game sound in the background. Hopefully you will have... Oops. What have I done here?
I have poor circulation, and I seem to have forgotten my mittens, so... I'd appreciate it if you could release me, or at least go gather some firewood.
Oh, okay.
You never appreciate the fine masonry of Dunwall's cobblestones until you've had your face hanging over them for days on end.
Oh, release lever. I'm like looking at the locks like, how do I... Well, you've got padlocks on there, how does the lever...
Thank you, Corvo. What you're here to do tonight is of the highest importance. We've got to find Emily, so kill Campbell and make it quick. Once it's done, search his body for the journal, his notorious black book, and get out of there. Campbell is meeting with a guard named Kernow, and word from my informant is that Campbell is going to poison him. Maybe you can use that to your advantage. All right, I won't be of any help here, so I'll make my own way back to the Hound Pits pub. If I see Samuel the boatman, I'll tell him to pick you up in the backyard, behind the office of the High Overseer.
That'll be helpful, thank you very much.
May spirits guide you, and may our enemy's head hit the floor without you taking a scratch.
I also upset that one. Doodles. Oh, yes. Got blink. Hang on, that's the heart. That's blink, yes. Thank you, game, for reminding me. It's almost like it knows that I've not been playing for a week. It's like, by the way, you want to do this? Can I get up there? Nope. I saw it briefly have the arrow. There we are. Yes. There's probably an easy way up here. Hatchers fired the first shot, but Bottle Street Gang fired the last. Oh, okay then.
I was just reading in the archive about the heretic's brand. It sounds painful. Have you ever seen the ritual?
I've never seen the heretic's brand used. No, it's a rare occurrence. But I did spy the face of one so branded. A former member of our order, of course. Out on a retreat, we passed through a fishing town and saw him begging.
What were his crimes?
Who can say? The brand is reserved for an overseer, or even the High Overseer himself, who violates our codes and must be cast out permanently. Remember the 7 strictures, and you never need worry about such matters.
I will, brother.
Yes. Ow, whoops. Pro tip, do not stand on spiky fences.
Huh?
You heard nothing? Oh wait, I'm not crouched, that might be why.
Damn! Someone get over here!
Nope, you saw nothing.
Down!
Nope.
Where'd he go?
Oh.
Watch it!
They're actually more protective than they were in the prison. Where'd you come from?
Where'd he go?
Yeah, in the prison they were blind. Here they're like, I can see you there. Go eats. Alright, go on. Get in there. Let's start the kill count. How does it do the thing? Magics. I'll close up and wait for a Wednesday when they're going to pick up the trash. R is for health. I remember that much. I think T is mana? Yes, T is mana. Ha-ha! Order shall prevail. Indeed. Indeed, good sirs. My order shall prevail. Oh, cool. Can I take that? Oh. Ooh. Colonel's visit. Okay. Wayland! Captain Colonel and his retinue will be here this evening. See that they are allowed through the checkpoint without incident. I would like for him in a fair mood when I have drinks with him in the meeting chamber. Also, be prepared to defend the checkpoint from the outside should things go awry with negotiations. Not that I expect they should, but I want your overseers prepared in case Colonel and his men live up to the City Watch's reputation. Hi, Overseer Brian Blessed. Yeah, as I said, I'm not good at accents, so that's about as best you get. People are going to regret using that, I tell you. Right. Razors. Food. Bolts. I gotta remember I only pick up food if I need health. F to look in the keyhole. Sneak. There's one dude there. So it sounds like someone taking a whiz nearby. I love the fact that this keyhole is like mounted on a pivot that I can spin around and look.
Things are bad. Could the city get any worse?
Oh yes. It could get a lot worse. Ooh. It could get worse if I just walk out in the middle like this. Hello, old chap. I'm assuming you can't see me when I do this. Despite the fact that you should be able to see someone leaning around the door frame, but you know. Yes. There are many pathways through your missions, from streets, alleys, windows, rat tunnels, rooftops, and waterways. Experiment with different ways to reach your goals. You said that on the last mission! Oh, he's taking a leak. Filthy goat. Yo dude, how you hanging? Whoop, he's turning around. You can't see me. I am invisible. If I don't look at you, you can't see me. Yes, that's how this works. If I lean, yes. I'm leaning the same way as the stairs, I'm invisible. Haha!
Huh?
Nope. Wah! Right. Going to try and stop this. He says as he just irritates everyone in the nearby vicinity. Anything in there I want to nick? Oh, there's some health, that's always good. He went the other way. Let's go check and see what else I can do to get in. I have to remember, I need to think vertical as well. Can I get up there? Nope. Nope, I just walked through that branch. I don't think I can. Nope. Good darn it. I was hoping I could get up there. I don't think it's going to do much for me though. Oh, actually no, saying that, that'll walk me all the way around. Darn it, I must need a higher blink skill or something. Let's just quickly check behind here. Nope. Again, the person inside of me that knows how video game producers like to do stuff, I like to make sure I check places. Right, okay, so that gets me here. Oh, yep, I can, looks like I can blink up on that. Can I then do that, and then do that? Aha! Woo, almost walked off. Nope, nothing there. Right. Either we walk very crouched over, or we don't actually crouch that much. Oh, just make sure there's nothing on there. They at least seem to be smart with their placements. They don't do odd things. I mean, feathers, I can understand, but it's not like you find a healing potion sat up here. Oh boy, I could just walk right in by the looks of things. I can't remember, is there a map? Or is this one of those where I don't get a map, it's just more of an idea of where I am? Nope, no map. Right, okay. Urination, the sentence is death. Yes, exactly. Ooh. Hello, there's an open window. Hello.
Did you get caught in the lockdown last night?
6 hours. Searched the place top to bottom, and nothing to eat but the swill we hand out free. Of course we didn't find any.
Did I ever tell you? One time one of the second floor shutters got stuck open, and I thought I could slip out. I couldn't find a way down.
Nope.
By the time I got back, it had snapped shut. I spent the rest of lockdown out on the ledge.
Didn't want to do that.
Maybe the outsider was watching.
Thankfully, these people were somewhat slightly blind, and they don't look up. Although considering I'm on top of a light, it would make it hard for them to see me. Now, if I... Nope, didn't work. Wasn't what I intended on doing. I was trying to knock him out, but he turned around and was like, "Oh, hello!" Part of me wants to throw this guy out the window to really shit people up, but I get the feeling that'd be a bad idea. I just like the idea of everyone in the courtyard suddenly watching the mate come flying out the window. But yes, I was hoping I could blink behind him and then knock him out, but I'm there pressing the button and he's like, "Oh?" So, you know, it had it coming to him. It was on his neck, he didn't need it. Avon. Aha! Who needs keys? Sleep darts. Unbranding heretics. The heretic brand is reserved for those overseers who have committed heinous acts against the order, but have not broken codes that would otherwise result in execution. No contact, aid, or shelter can be given to one bearing the brand. That person is forevermore unwelcome to the Abbey and its affiliates. When used, the brand is applied to the forehead, so all can see the sins of the recipient. The chemical compound acts immediately, scarring the heretic for the remainder of life. The interrogation room here at the office of the High Overseer stands ready for branding ritual, should the need arise. The recipient must be strapped into the interrogation chair and restrained as the brand is applied. The heretic brand itself is to be stored in the same room. Why we keep something on hand for, something that is... almost seems like something that wouldn't happen that often. Ooh, is that a new weapon? Can I go around and start smacking around the head with a heretic brand? That would be awesome.
What we have is a man, aged 30 perhaps, slender, unusual tattooing on the face and chest, probably superstitious heresy, wearing some sort of industrial mask when we brought him in, stolen out of one of the whaling factories from the look of it. You're one of Dowd's men, aren't you? Caught at last? Give us a name at least. What's wrong with his eyes? Opium? Laudanum? Are you with us? What's he doing? Some kind of fit? He's gone. Here it is, a pin, hidden in one of his gloves. Subject has administered some kind of poison. The effects seem to have been lethal.
I was hoping it'd be a weapon. Just the idea of going around and branding all the overseers. Episode from an Overseer's Finding by High Overseer Tannen Wallace. Spending 2 years in the company of heretics, the insane, and those rare black-hearted villains who were truly practitioners of magic, I can say with truth that I have seen such things as to break the minds of most. While the trials and burnings weigh heavily upon my heart, I must chronicle what has been a unique opportunity to witness the multifarious perversions that the Outseer bestows upon those who seek his black counsel. Many of those we faced were accused of bewitching their neighbours or family, controlling them from afar, or even walking around in their skins, and I have seen this with my own eyes, as one woman slid into the form of another, prowling unseen until a vigilant overseer struck down both the witch and her host. Others, detailed herein, were found to stand in two places seemingly at once, or to vanish from one place and appear at another. Our work was dire, we knew, for if the followers of the outsider can truly inhibit the skin of another, or move from place to place like the wind, then how can we hope to erect walls to keep him out? It was these trials that at first led us to investigate the barriers beyond the physical. Right. But yes, it sounds like they found the body.
We got a prowler on the loose.
Yes. Oh, there's two of you. That's not good.
If he comes back, I'll earn another promotion.
Yoo-hoo. I don't want to jump out just yet. But on the other side, is that other guy going to come back and he's moving.
Look out. We got someone skulking around.
Yes, yes you do.
Okay, assassin, help!
I'm not an assassin. He's not dead. Here. See? He's not dead.
Fire it!
Unlike you. Ooh, got the interrogation room key. Yay! So how did they find him? He was working at his desk. Oh, hello. It's telling you to equip the heart. Oh, is that above the fireplace?
I hear the watch is having trouble holding the side streets.
Bunch of children playing games, that's all.
Good, good. And your name's Callista, isn't it? I'm very concerned about her.
She'll be fine. My men are searching district by district.
The poor girl.
Callista's a resourceful one. Probably found a safe place to hole up in all this chaos.
If my overseer,
I don't wanna.
I'll come straight to you. I hope you won't refuse.
Come on, leap up,
Pass on
leap up, up.
Locked. One of the servants must have been in here. Let me see. It seems I have the wrong one. Not that one. No. Ah, here we are. Now if you'll join me. Men will come get you when we're finished. Keep each other entertained in the meantime.
I don't understand how this got so unpleasant.
Oh, I agree, I agree. A whore dies and suddenly this. Will you have wine? It's a Tivian red.
Thank you.
What on? Who's been in here? I owe you an apology, Captain. This is hardly the hospitality I planned for you.
Hello, Garoon.
Time to do
No problems.
this
Thanks
the
for popping
hard
by.
way.
I know you have your
Campbell?
Never mind.
setup coming up.
It's a stroke of luck for you, Captain. I'm forced to break out the real vintage. Leave the men here, but we'll have to share with all of them.
Very well, Campbell. As long as we get this little dispute settled.
Part of me just wants to drop down and knock them both out. Can I do that? Hey, where are you going? Mate, stop running. God, he took off like he saw me. Oh, shoot. Go to sleep there a second, will you? What? He died? You died? Fucking git. Well, I was trying to take him quietly, and you know, I just wanted to get him up to the... Oh, well, I might as well take him to the chair anyway. Oh wait, I need to loot your body. I didn't think he'd die falling down the stairs, because, you know, I didn't do much to throw him down the stairs. It was just... he kind of slid down them. And yes, whilst you could probably die from that in real life, I was half expecting the game not to be that serious. Oh, yeah, don't mind me. Here, have that. Will you stop finding me? Oh, wait. Shit, I didn't pay attention to health. What did I think? I thought he'd just lie on the stairs. I mean, seriously, you put a limp body on the stairs, they would just go bleh. Or they'll go blah, 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 down the stairs, but they generally don't die. They only die when you sort of throw them downstairs, at least in games. But I didn't bash his head on a flight of stairs. I put him down gently on a flight of stairs. He's the one that decided to, you know, bash his head. Missed. Resist temptation. Let us serve as a reminder for our cause, a token that the outsider is power-bound here before us. Let us not allow it to twist our hearts. Our gaze shall not wander towards it, nor will our hands reach out in restless greed to grasp it. No, mine will. Thank you. I almost tried to blink onto that, and I'm like, I'm carrying the wrong weapon to blink.
Let me see. It seems I have the wrong one. Not that one.
This time, I'll put them to sleep, and then carry him from here, rather than chasing him down the stairs thinking he'd seen me.
We'll come get you when we're finished. Keep each other entertained. Time?
I don't understand how this got so unpleasant.
Oh, I agree. A whore dies and suddenly this. Will you have wine? It's a Tivian red.
Oh, wrong button. I was going to try and do that whilst their backs were turned.
Who's been in here? I owe you an apology, Captain. This is hardly the hospitality I planned for you. Well, time to do this the hard way.
What was that, Campbell?
Never mind. It's a stroke of luck for you, Captain. I'm forced to break out the real vintage.
What the fuck? Bollocks! Come back here.
Stop playing and come out at once.
Oi, 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 oi.
All right, I won't be
So, we meet again. Let's heal first. Let's loot. And then let's carry. Oh, shit!
I know you're here somewhere. We're not taking this one alone.
Oh, this is going to end badly, isn't it? Yep.
I've got to get back right now.
Okay, sleep darts maybe not that great an idea. I'm going to just drop in on them. Say hello, knock him out. Maybe get Campbell first.
Probably found a safe place to hole up in all this chaos.
If my overseer's here anymore, I'll come straight to you.
Boop.
Time for drinks. I hope you won't refuse.
Right, if I can get hold of them as it comes in.
The servants must have been in here. Let me see. It seems I have the wrong one. Not that one. No. Ah, here we are. Now if you'll join me. Men will come get you when we're finished. Keep each other entertained. Time?
I don't understand how this got so unpleasant.
Oh, I agree.
Door,
I agree.
close.
A whore dies and suddenly this. Will you have wine? It's a Tivian red.
Attention.
Oh
This
shit, that's an
facility is now
alarm.
in
high alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on sight.
Well, that kind of fucks things up, doesn't it? Oh, you don't want to come in here, mate. Trust me. You don't want to come in here. Grab
Attention.
him for
This facility is now in high alert.
fuck's sakes.
Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on sight.
It's like telling me to use the thing to grab him. And I'm trying to grab him and it's just like, no, I'm going to parry with a blade. Ha ha. Look. Dooby doo 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 doo.
Attention.
Oh yeah.
This facility is now in
Like, what's
high
going on
alert.
with the sparks?
Lockdown is now in effect. Report to
Hey,
your
buddy.
stations and execute any intruders on sight.
No. Forehead, it said. Forehead. That's the side of his face. Kind of, you know, not the forehead. God, this guy can't read.
Attention. This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown
A safe
is now
location.
in effect.
Okay.
Report to your stations and execute any intruders on sight.
What I will do, because I haven't quite... Actually, no, there's a quick save function, isn't there? I think. Yes, there is. I haven't quite finished looting this place. You were just having a casual kick on the bench.
This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect.
Can
Report
I
to your
shut
stations
you
and
up?
execute any intruders on sight.
No, I can't. Oh, disclosure log. Name Dylan Jacobs. Admitted violations, theft of neighbor's food. Recourse, half wages to be given to neighbor for a month. Name Millicent Ridgway. Admitted violations, adultery. Recourse, 1 year in the service to the order. Name Robert Young. Admitted violations, spying on his neighbor as she bathed. Recourse, public humiliation in the stocks for 2 days.
Back to the beginning.
Ooh.
It was Martin's plot to break him out of Coldridge Prison. That's clear enough. Attention! This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on sight.
Yeah, that alarm's not going to get old. Excerpt from work detailing one of the 7 strictures. Restrict the restless hands, which quickly become the workmates of the outsider. Unfettered by honest labor, they rush to sordid gain, vain pursuits and deeds of violence. Of what value are the hands that steal and kill and destroy? Instead, put your hands to the plow, the fork, and the spade, for even the lowliest labor that is rigorous squeezes the muscles as a sponge, rinsing impurities from the body and mind.
Oh, yes, but how far does it go?
Sponge.
The trail goes to Martin, but Martin knows everyone.
Wait.
Everywhere.
Boop. The 4th stricture. Restrict the roving feet that love to trespass. They pay no heed to the boundary stones of a neighbor's fields. They wander into foreign lands only to return with their souls blackened by iniquity. Where have you stayed that destruction now comes behind you? Would you walk across burning coals or broken glass? Then why would you prowl in the homes of the honest, or into the dens of hidden things? For the result is the same, if they've got burning coals or broken glass on the floor, just aside. You will fall into the void. Instead, rest your feet on a firm foundation so that when the winds of the outsider shake against you, you will stand firm and not be overthrown. And also, don't walk on glass.
Surely. Or did he? Attention! This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect.
Suits are
Report to your
rats.
stations and execute
Once he
any
gets
intruders
there,
on
he might
site.
have gone anywhere.
You're just talking to yourself. You're worse than me. Can I put him under here? The movements of Corvo Atano. Oh, yeah, that's me. No movements returned after the official deployment of roughly 2 months after departure from Grusto. Mission included stops at other major isles on the behest of the Empress Jasmine Caldwin. Arrived bearing ill news, immediately apprehended for her murder. Last confirmed sighting entered sewers under Coleridge Prison after escaping execution under unusual circumstance. Testimony from citizenry, trade over. Confidence, moderate, unconfirmed. Statement, person matching subject description seen conversing with unknown woman near front gates of Academy of Natural Philosophy. Testament from citizenry, Benjamin Harabe. Confidence, low, unconfirmed. Person matching subject description seen fraternizing with oxherds just outside the city. Testimony from citizenry, Charlotte Cadenhead. Confidence, low, second-hand. Overheard conversation implying one of the parties involved had knowledge of subject. Suspected alliances, none known. Recommendations, search the estate district based on subject's prior position of authority and privilege. I'm not there, losers. Ooh, a map. I should take it.
Attention,
Not that I get to
this
look at them.
facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on site.
We've got another scripture. No, this is the Trials of Aptitude. Excerpt from a book on the esoteric practices of the Abbey. Once a child shows the proper inclination, he is marked. Overseers are assigned to study the subject surreptitiously in order to determine whether his inclination is supported by chronological conditions and other signs, ongoing throughout the year. At the end of the cycle, those befitting further testing are removed from their homes some hours before dawn and must begin the march to an outpost outside the city. I realize I read this one last week. There are children who undergo ritual preparation and evaluation to the last night of the month of rain, when they make the pilgrimage to Whitecliff. During an elaborate ceremony, it is determined which of the children will become overseers and which must be put down. Oh, thank you very much for the subscription there, Simon6. Thank you all. Do appreciate that. Welcome along. As you can see, I'm currently playing Dishonored and doing my best to try and bring some joy to the reading of all the books. Ooh, deposition log. The case of Agatha Harcourt. Let's have a look at this one. Oops, I pressed the wrong button there. Just have a look at that. Alright, yes, thank you very much for the follow as well. So, the case of Agatha Harcourt. Deposition from Mary Wallace. I smelled a peculiar stench coming from Agatha's window one night. As I looked in the window, I saw her burning over a fire the bones of something small, along with clumps of hair. Deposition from Herbert Alcott. On several evenings as I came home from work, I saw Agatha peering at me unnaturally from behind her curtains. On the 5th day I felt a pain in my stomach upon approaching her home. Outcome. Agatha's home was searched, several outlawed items were found, and Agatha was caught as she attempted to flee from the back door. Her interrogation yielded little of use. Home and property seized for the Abbey. Remains cremated. Cremated? Aha! Get the words out. So yes, I have... Oh, there goes the alarm again.
This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect.
Yep,
Report
thanks
to
for
your
that.
stations and execute any intruders on site.
Can't be on a gagging right with that. Have I read this one? Yes, because that's one that told me to use it on the forehead and then I slapped it on the side of his face. Like, seriously. Aim right. Confiscation log. Accused Archibald Pelling, recovered effigy of the Lord Regent, sentenced to 3 years imprisonment at Coleridge. Accused Beatrice Gold, recovered collection of animal skulls carved with pictographic sigils. There, words. Sentence, home confiscated. Accused Charles Hanley, recovered book of rituals. Sentence, home and property seized, banished to the flooded district. Oh, that's nice. Ah, right, yes.
This facility is now in high alert.
Here.
Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on site.
Right. Oh, hello. Come on, peasants. Right. Right, I'm going to assume that there is guys on the other side of that door, considering he was talking to them before they went in that room.
Attention! This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect.
Can I
Report to
leap
your
onto a
stations
lamp?
and execute any intruders on site.
Oh, wait, I can't even get around here. Oh. Okay. What about this? Oh, nothing hidden there. Ooh, got someone coming up.
Attention! This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect.
Oh, shoot!
Report to your stations and
I thought you were going
execute
somewhere
any
else, mate.
intruders on-
I have the dark vision power. I do have the dark vision power. Ah, fudge, I forgot about the dark vision power. It's the trouble with only playing this once a week. I'm like, what was I doing again? Hang on. What is it? Is it that one? Yeah, it's that one. Yeah. Hey, that would have been useful.
Attention! This facility is now in high alert.
You look like
Lockdown
you're coming
is
upstairs.
now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on site.
Yeah, let me get you a nice little sleeping balm. Yes, thanks for reminding me of the dark power there, Sabo.
None of this would have gotten so bad if that damn fool Corvo hadn't killed the Empress.
Indeed, as you say. I'm a damn fool.
Attention! This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on site.
Oh, it's number 8. That's what I need. Oh, okay. I thought I could jump over the banister, but apparently not.
Attention! This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on site.
I keep thinking he says, I hunt dice. I'm like, that's a weird thing to be hunting, I tell you.
Attention! This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations
Wanna
and
do me a
execute
favour,
any
mate, and just
intruders
turn
on site.
around. Yeah, preferably before your mate comes back. Turn around quicker, please. There we go, see? Nice and painless. Nice and painless.
Attention! This facility is now in
You
high
can
alert.
sleep in the corner.
Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on site.
I really wish I could shut that alarm off. Ooh, shoot. See, you didn't see me, and I'm stood in the doorway. Oh, you probably don't want to go into that room in the corner, mate. Just saying. Just a FYI there.
Attention! This facility is now in high alert.
So let me just take you this way.
Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on site.
And you can join your friend in the corner. Ooh. You've broken it. You broke it. That was priceless. That's your fault. Haha! You're in trouble when you wake up, buddy. My need's greater than yours.
Attention! This facility is
Probably
now
like a
in high
moral
alert.
thing, but hey, I hate the
Lockdown
overseers.
is now in effect.
They don't need the
Report
money.
to your stations and execute any intruders on site.
Oh no, 7 strictures. Okay, excerpt from a commonly distributed overview of the 7 strictures. Time to get wobbly voice again. Surround your innermost being with these strictures and you will be safe. The 7 strictures are our core principles, taught and reinforced by overseers across the Isles. From these principles stem all manner of rules, social codes, and beliefs about the cosmos. The 7 strictures. The wandering gaze, the lying tongue, the restless hands, the roving feet, the rampant hunger, wanton flesh, and the errant mind. All these behaviors must be restricted in order to keep one's heart free from malevolent influences. They are the inroads of the outsider. Yes. Thankfully, I have all of those in abundance. Oh, hello. Do you care that I'm here? Probably, so I'm just going to do this, and then I'm just going to put you to sleep. Because you can go to bed.
Attention! This facility is now in high alert.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button.
In effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on site.
Oh, I've just figured out what they are. Oh well. Doo-be-doo-doo-doo-doo. Ooh, hello. Keep walking, just keep on walking. Remember, you see nothing, and you'll feel nothing.
Attention! This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on site.
Shush. No calling out for the guards. It only just brings more of them to be beaten up. Let's have a look. What was down here? What was the overseer running towards? I know he's a civvy, but you know, might as well knock him out. Not gonna have him doing anything.
Attention! This
He's
facility
running
is
towards a
now
blanked
in
off
high
wall.
alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on site.
Huh, it's your backyard. So head to the backyard. Haha! Here's the secret room. I kind of figured it might be because I couldn't open it. But, oh well. Again, something I can do. Whoops, whoops, whoops. No, you didn't see me. But it gives me a chance when I play it again that I can let him run down there. Oh, it's a gap. Right, okay, okay, yeah, I can handle that. Yeah, that's definitely a sealed door. Oh, it's not that big a drop. Oh well. You're lucky, mate, you're lucky. I'm gonna leave you there. Oh, finally we've got rid of the alarm, so I don't want to trigger that guy and have more. There's something down there though. Oh, dogs. Dogs seem bad. I'm gonna ignore that. That's a dog. Oop, oop. Alright, okay. Bone charm there. I still think this hard is bloody creepy. Is it inside? Oh, it's inside this building. Right, okay. Gonna have to try and pop down and see. Nope. Right, okay, so the door's there. Right, okay, okay, oh, forget, I can... Ah, I'm gonna need that skill to turn into a rat, aren't I? Ah, that's annoying. Why can I use a vice? Can't see a thing, mate. Keep going. Wait, do I crush something in that then? I wonder if there's another way in there. Let's have a look around. Oh, can't carry any more of that. Oh, wrong button. That one. That one. Is there another way? Hey, yeah, it's a bit of a drop. Let's try and... So that's where I've got to try and get to. What? Aha! So we got a bone charm. Let's just have a quick look and see what that one is. Ooh, food heals you slightly more. Okay. Call to the Spheres, Volume 1. Right, excerpt from a work of fiction, early chapters. My stomach twisted as the engines of the odd vessel roared louder. It was a creation of Orcado, third perfect from the Academy of Natural Philosophy. He was exhilarated, savouring each of the small craft's undulations. Orcado pulled a lever and a great gout of smoke surrounded us. The smell of burning whale oil grew unbearable as the machine propelled itself upwards. I was too afraid to look through the window, which suddenly didn't feel thick enough. As if knowing my thoughts, Overseer Brun looked at me and smiled. Recite some of the lesson, my pupil. It will protect your heart from the turpitude of the void on our way to the outer spheres. One thing I wish that this game had was something that told you if you've already read something, because as I was reading that, I'm like, this seems familiar. And I know my memory's kind of short, but I could remember reading that. But oh well, I'll keep reading them in daft voices as I do. Right, okay. But yeah, I do like games which let you have more than one way about doing things. So I could go as a rat, or I could sneak around and stuff like that. I do love when they put that in games. Nothing worse than being railroaded down one path and then you find that you can't do something because you haven't got the specific power or whatnot. Well, I don't need to go look for anyone, I can just get the funk out. That's my man down there. Good to see him, good to see him. Corvo, is that you? You don't go yelling that, do you? What if there's an overseer? Hey, Corvo, is that you? Ow. I thought I'd drop more of a straight line.
I'm here.
Yeah, I know you're here. Shush. Don't give us all away. Do you know what's up there, my man? Do you?
From the way I hear it, Campbell lived a pretty posh life. Maybe it's not my place to say, but men of the faith shouldn't live like barons. Are you ready to go?
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
There's an interesting hull design on that ship there. Hey, mission stats. So, 17 killed. Whoops. No civilians killed though, that's always a good sign. 2 alarms rung. Yep, we know about one of those, definitely. Dead or unconscious bodies found, 6. Overall chaos, low. Woohoo! Didn't kill anyone and was never detected as obviously not been ticked. Special action, rescue Griff the Scavenger, branded Campbell as a heretic. Found 3 out of 7 runes, 3 out of 5 bone charms, found all the outsider shrines, didn't find the Sokolov painting, and was way short on the money. Okay. Again, gives me stuff I can do when I come to play it again. Play it in a different way. Right. So Overseer's undone. Martin is on his way to join the Lawless, and Campbell's fate has thrown the Overseers into disarray. Decoding the High Overseer's journal may reveal any number of strategic secrets, most notably the location of the rightful heir to the throne, Emily Caldwin. She was probably hidden in that room that I didn't get into. they'd be like, just my luck.
Admiral Havelock and Lord Pendleton are in the courtyard. I expect they'll want to congratulate you.
Wow, news of my exploits travels fast. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Hello. It's worrying that you're sat on the... Oop. Okay.
My uncle's been killed, hasn't he? I know he never came back from the meeting with High Overseer Campbell. I don't know why I expected anything else.
I knocked him out. He's
My
fine.
uncle was better to me than my father.
He's
said
fine.
he
He's just
wanted
sleeping
to
somewhere. Look, they killed him after that, okay? Not my fault. I knocked him out.
We have to take down the Lord Regent and all of his key allies. You know that.
Yes. Hopefully the High Overseer is the first step.
You did it.
Hello.
Somehow you took down the High Overseer Campbell against the odds. I knew you were our man, Corvo. With Campbell gone, we've hurt the Lord Regent immeasurably. And with Martin back, we'll have the finest strategist alive.
The Lord Regent must be shitting himself in Dunwall Tower.
Yes, and Campbell's journal, let's not forget. Our hope is that in these encoded pages, the location and condition of Emily Kaldwin can be discovered. Our entire movement will mean nothing if we can't place the rightful heir on the throne.
Did you have to
We
do
must
that in my
act
face?
fast. No doubt the Lord Regent is holding Emily somewhere, waiting to reveal her, to step out as the hero and further cement his regency.
If he doesn't bring the young lady forth soon, there will be infighting among the nobles as to who should succeed the Empress.
Yes, time is against us. But now you should take a well-earned rest, Corvo. We will decipher the contents of the High Overseer's journal and share them with you later.
Yeah, sleep. I would have said he survived if he lived. Yeah, I get the feeling it's one of those I weren't supposed to knock him out kind of things. Oh well, excretion occurs and all that jazz. Just sweep it under the rug. Oh, I'm dreaming again, aren't I? Oh, I'm not. I could have sworn that those lamps going upwards meant I was dreaming. But no, I have access to this, so I guess not then. Oh.
Citizen's duty to report treasonous speech and actions. The state depends on you.
Well, it explains the state of affairs then, doesn't it?
I know the Golden Cat, not as a patron, mind you. I designed some specialized devices for them. I kept the blueprints, if anyone is curious.
Don't. I brought you tea as a courtesy to a colleague. I won't make that mistake in the future.
I'm sorry, I only thought... Never mind what I thought. Thank you for the tea.
I have to get back to the Admiral. He has news for me.
Okay. Not having full extent of that conversation leads me to think things.
Corvo, my friend, do you need ammunition or weaponry? Would you like me to craft something for you?
Could you explain what you just talked about? Let's have a look at upgrades, because I forgot to do this last time. Ooh, do I want to increase my bulk capacity? That might be useful. Oh, it only unlocks 2. Let's go for a crossbow upgrade. And we'll go for the accuracy as well. Because I want to be able to hit people further. 9 out of 10 now, it's alright, I can deal with that. I missed that one last time I was here. There's another... can't help but feel I've got to put something in them just to crush it. That's just me. It unlocks the upgrade bulk capacity. Yeah, I figured it might continually upgrade the capacity, but I'm just like, it's at the minute I'll upgrade other stuff. Oh, they're over there, right. Oh, it's food, you don't need to take it. Not you want to get... Oh, right, I misread it then. Haha! Reading! I fail! But then again, we all know that from watching me do this, so hey, that's nothing new.
Hello, Corvo. I expect Martin will be joining us shortly. I hate to start your day with such a strange matter, but the servants heard something last night, moving through the storm drains beneath the building. Most likely a weeper, the poor bastard. There's no hope for them once the plague gets that far along. Nothing more than a shuffling corpse full of sickness and insects, if you ask me. I'd appreciate you investigating, just to be sure it's not a nosy guardsman that's getting too close. Here's a key to the hatches. I'd send a servant down there, but they'd die of fear on the spot, I'm afraid. Maybe Piero can concoct some sort of sleep poison for your crossbow if you want to go that route.
Alright, okay. Ooh. Are you sure I'm not going back out that way then? Do 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 do. Yeah, do 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 do. It's a nasty cough. Oh, wait. I recognize this. I've been here. Right, so that's my exit. Gotcha. What's a wheel over here? I want to have a gander at that. Nope. I was trying to jump across and just nutted a pole. Assuming that's just straight out, yeah. Okay. Oh, it's in the fish again. Right, okay. Oh, I can't close it. Okay. I'll just leave it open for any visitor to come along then. Gotcha. Do these people count as civilians? I mean, it almost feels like, you know, killing them would just put them out of their misery kind of thing. Yeah, just go to sleep, mate. Go to sleep. Cool, a room. An ancient note. I'm sorry, but I won't be here for the next meeting, or ever again for that matter. What happened here was unnatural and makes me sick to recall. I left the result of our labors here for you to keep, but I expect that the rats will consume it before you return. Goodbye. Nothing like a bath in sewer water first thing in the morning. What's down here? Anything and nothing. Looks like a big fat nothing. Looks like another entrance. Right, okay, okay. So we just found a couple of people, put them to sleep. Oh, well, we found a couple of people and put them to sleep. That's all we know. Anything happened after that was not our concern. We found a couple of people and put them to sleep. Do 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 do.
You went down there in the sewers?
Yes.
I thought I heard a weeper in there earlier. You're probably the bravest man I've ever met. Overseer Martin has arrived. He's with Admiral Havelock now. They want to talk to you.
Yes, I went down into the sewers and I put them to sleep. Okay, I did the good thing. Greetings.
Corvo, I trust you remember Martin, an overseer before, and perhaps again someday soon.
I owe you thanks for my rescue.
Indeed, you've given us a glimmer of hope, Corvo. Because we've gotten what we've wanted from Campbell's journal. You've done it. We know where Emily Caldwin is being held.
The Golden Cat, of all places. A bathhouse for aristocrats. Little better than a cursed brothel.
But there's an unfortunate twist. It appears that Pendleton's own kinsmen stand in our way. The twins, Morgan and Custis. Not only are they controlling Emily, but they have the controlling parliamentary votes we so desperately need.
Yes, the Pendletons have to die. But most importantly, Emily must be brought here safely so we can protect her until the Lord Regent and his entourage have been dealt with.
Okay.
Pendleton's waiting for you on the dock. He's asked to brief you personally. I think it's best.
Roger. Can I get those blueprints off you, mate? You
Corvo,
know.
my friend, do you need ammunition or weaponry? Would you like me to craft something for you?
Blueprints. No. He's like, if anyone's interested, I'm interested.
Corvo, a moment if I may. Corvo, I've asked to speak to you myself. You see, I'm sending you to kill my older brothers, Morgan and Custis. They're horrible men. It's true, as you may have heard, cruel beyond words. Further, my brothers are close allies to the Lord Regent, and as long as they are in Parliament, we cannot gather the votes we'll need to stop the Lord Regent from further consolidating his power. These days, they're best known for exploiting their favor with him to cheat others out of their wealth. Let's just say that not every family evicted and quarantined for having the plague actually has the plague. I warned my brothers in every way I could. I really did. But they never did listen to me. They'll be at the Golden Cat tonight at their usual revels. They'll be protected by the City Watch, so it'll be dangerous. Now go. Please do it before I change my mind.
Yes. I'll try not to kill them. I make no promises. Yep.
I'll take you to the Golden Cat when you're ready. I've taken Lord Pendleton enough times, believe me.
Oh my. Like it's, oh, put this way, no, wrong way, turning it around. That's better. So the House of Pleasure. Oh, is this where I'm going to get kicked off Twitch? They'll always believe that Emily is being held at the Golden Cat by the corrupt, aristocratic Pendleton brothers. These men are Lord Pendleton's despised older brothers, twins, and they are loyal to the tyrannical Lord Regent. Find Emily at the Golden Cat and eliminate the Lords Custis and Morgan Pendleton. This one's the last mission you did. Oh, okay.
I'll get you as close as I can to the Golden Cat, Corvo.
Wait.
You'll have to go the rest of the way on your own.
I was going to say we were here last
The
time.
entrance is near Holger Square. The main thing is to make sure that little girl, Emily, gets back all safe and sure. Them two Pendletons are there, so I'm guessing there'll be a lot of guards. Slackjaw might have some ideas on helping you get inside the cat, if he don't kill you. This here's his territory. He and his Bottle Street gang hole up at the old Dunwall whiskey factory. They sell the elixir that folks use to fight off the plague. I'll lay low, but keep an eye out for you and the little lady you bring him back. Good luck to you. I know Emily must mean a lot to you.
If I said she doesn't.
Street Corvo. A river hand I know pulled up alongside me last night and said there's one of those watchtowers on Clavering now. I guess you getting rid of Campbell shook up the Lord Regent.
Okay. Thanks for the heads up. Let's go over to my handy blink skill. Oh wow, that's why do you stop running? Chaos. Your attractions affect the city. A high number of deaths results in more rats and weepers. Different reactions from your allies and darker final outcomes. I still say I put those weepers to sleep. That is not my fault what happened afterwards. Ooh, you're a guard. Yeah, you just keep looking that way. Keep looking that way. That's right, that's right. Tinkle, tinkle, tinkle. Someone said something behind me. No, we're fine. Just gonna move you out the way. Hope I didn't cover my hands in your spray. Kill everyone, run, high chaos from results, basically everyone dies, city is bad. Okay. But I kind of like the kind of thing where you can change the outcome. I mean, I know many games have got this in them, but half the time it doesn't actually work. So it's the kind of thing it makes me want to play it again just to get the other ending and see what it's like.
He now bears the Heretics brand, and by one of the oldest traditions of the Abbey of the Everyman, it is now a minor criminal offense to offer this man aid or housing. In this time of spiritual crisis, the Overseers have initiated the Feast of Painted Kettles until a new High Overseer is chosen.
Wait, you're gonna have a Feast of Kettles? You're drinking tea and I'm not invited? This is outrageous.
You're just the man I was looking for. Slackjaw's wanting to talk to you.
Okay.
What a mess, huh? Whole town's gone to trash. That him?
Yeah, he's the one.
Hey, we got a message for you from Slackjaw. He wants to talk at the distillery.
Okay. Let me get out my creepy thing, because apparently... Okay, there's one... It's not in there, is it? Okay.
Picked up anything good?
260.
Where'd he go so quick?
Whoa! Where'd you come from? Oh. You had the drop on me and you still flail. Haha! Doop-a-doo-doop-doop. always like eating bread that I find in a room full of flies. It just seems so delicious.
Got anything to smoke or eat?
Whee! Missed. I didn't need those ankles. Well, I can't equip the fancy hat. The fact that they don't sort of be like, oh my god, he's disappeared. No, I just went through the door. Oh no, we're entering the neutral zone. Does that mean the Romulans are coming for me? Evening.
What are you looking at?
Just having a look around. Just gonna see if I can lighten your lords a bit. Ooh. Jellied eels. Why not? You don't need that. You don't need that. Ooh, don't want to pick that up just yet. That could be a bad idea. Hey guys, look what I got! Because knowing me, I'll press the wrong button and accidentally throw it at someone who stood right in front of me, and you know, that just never ends well. Well, it sort of ends. I'm probably supposed to head straight to him, and I'm just like, I want to lose. No, can't get anywhere up there. But I can get up there. Suppose the ones that just thrown like, okay. I kind of figured that would be the case, but I know what I'm like with my fingers. They'll press the wrong button. I'll be thinking of something, and I'll click, and I'll be like, oh, I've just thrown it at a guy stood right in front of me. Oh dear, haha, we're both dead. I get the feeling this is if you've, like, annoyed them. Ooh, we a bunch of them. Handy. Any others around here? Nope, nope. Nope, okay. In fact, no one ever seems to look up and see me doing this. They're just like, oh, okay. Oh, need a key. Yes, curses. I was hoping I could skip past. Do you happen to have a key?
Slackjaw be waiting for you.
Okay.
Not fast enough.
Oh, right, you're talking to the rats, yes. Do you have a key on you? No.
What the fuck are you looking at? Shut up.
I suppose I really should, you know, put the heart away. It's probably going to freak people out, walking around with a heart. Hey guys, look at my puppet.
Easy, easy. You just need a bit.
Ain't you heard? Slackjaw keeps the good stuff for himself. Rest of us get 1 part elixir, 3 parts watered down.
Oh, that's just to make the swallowing go smooth.
Well, I ain't taking no chances on getting the plague. Drink till you drop, that's my motto.
I mean, I could solve part of that for you if you so wish. It's a service I do offer. Oh, that looks like something I can rat my way under. Bunting. The art dealer, Bunting, is a man of taste. If anyone left in Dunwall has something worth stealing, it's him. So whoever opens the safe gets double the normal cut. Slackjaw. Slackjaw. I mean, they haven't said don't do it. Oh. It's alright, fellas, just testing out the equipment. I don't need to eat anything, so I'll leave them there in a moment. Oh, I'll go on the microphone. Ew. Oh, more food. Oh, I'll pick that up though. I don't need to worry about talking to him. Are you the one named Slackjaw?
My men were right. You do look like a man out for murder.
What gives you that impression?
Way I figure it, there ain't nobody worth killing around here except those two Pendletons over at the Golden Cat. I'm right, ain't I? See, Slackjaw knows. Them boys are twins. Rich, mean, and weird. Worse than most of their ilk. They've been laying low there a while, not sure why. There's a lot of security at the Golden Cat tonight, though. Special guests and the like. But you're gonna walk in there dressed like that and kill the Pendleton brothers? Maybe I got a better way to take care of them, too. If you're doing something for me first, understand? Someone, I don't know who, is killing my men, taking my territory, stealing my goods. Might be a fellow named of Galvani. I sent my best man to investigate, but he went missing and... well, now I need someone to find what happened to him. Go to this Galvani's place. He lives nearby off Clavering Boulevard. You do that for me and I'll get your better way into the Golden Cat.
Alright. Seems doable. It's empty. What am I supposed to do with that? I see you too like to keep wanted posters of yourself up. Bootleg still instructions. Operating instructions. Number 1. Attach an empty elixir vial to the spout before you turn the thing on. 2. Turn the valve on. 3. Collect the full vial. 4. Profit. Repeat until empty. Do not break vials. Do not spill any elixir. No free swigs.
You want to make some bootleg elixir for yourself? You go ahead. Can't have you catching the plague.
I'm full on elixirs. There you go, I've made one for you. Yep, posture check. Yep, good call. Try and stretch the back a bit. Thank you, sir. Ow, 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 that was my spine that just cracked. Oh. Could probably do getting a better chair. This one is getting slightly past its age, but until I'm back in work, I ain't going to be doing much that way. I made sure to put some water next to me because I knew the only downside I find with this game is it makes my voice really hoarse afterwards because I try and do so many different voices. And I don't normally talk that much during games. So yes, thank you all. I wanted to make the points value for that somewhat okay, so that it's, you know, usable. But at the same time, it's not something that's going to get spammed too much because I don't want people to be like, get me to check the posture every 5 minutes. Unless I'm doing my art, in which case that's kind of handy because the amount of times I'll forget. Alright, so... nope, don't want to go that way. Ah, I could have gone that way too. Interesting. Interesting. Do. Yeah, now, did I have? Yes, I do. So, I think. Do I use this first? How long does this last? I can only imagine that if this is the game sort of says where it's like I interact with things in real time and everything else is slowed down, that by doing that you're moving the gate faster than it normally would be, like moving at the speed of sound kind of thing. Anyway, let's see what we've got in here. Distillery reserve key. Ah, I wonder if that's what I need for the front. Coin, coin. Bottle, don't need to eat the apple. That's money. Meat. Health elixir that I don't need. Ooh. Collect blueprints to unlock new upgrades and equipment in Piero's workshop at the Hound's Pub. Ah. The Hound's Pit Pub. Yes. Oh, more money, that's fine. Don't, can carry more of them. Oh, couldn't. Fact, actually, I shall use one of those. One thing that I do like is that when you're trying to use your magic, that's another way, and you don't have enough mana, he automatically drinks. It's a shame he doesn't do the same when he's just about to die, but you know, hey, beggars can't be choosers.
Picked up anything good? Shut up.
I still can't help but feel that I'm supposed to attack these people at some point, because there's plenty of areas in here that I could stealth my way around. But, you know, let's go see if I can open this up now. Doo-ba-doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, don't look at me like that. It's got to be fine. If I've got the key, I'm supposed to be in here. Right. Ah, I could get up to it from there. Right. What are you? Just will meat. Right, okay. Crunch. Go to Wall Street. You could do a second mission for Granny Rags to screw the guys over earlier and still get this. Ah, I assume that would be if I managed to knock the guys out coming in without them getting to her.
What are you looking at? Huh.
Chill, mate, chill.
Look out for the watch. They got no respect for laws.
Oh, wait. Wait. Hello. Ow.
Knock it off.
Wait. What ammo is he holding? Can't carry any more of that type. Okay. What is that type? I'm presuming balls.
Want to look at some of the things I've found? Good prices, I swear.
Okay. Ooh. Lens magnification. Yeah, sure, why not? I'll grab that as well. I'm poor. Do. How much do you pay for floating tools? No, wrong one. 7. Ooh. Gonna get the feeling these guys aren't going to be happy to see me. Go on, pay attention to that. No. Flying bottles mean nothing to you. Oh, fudge.
Let's find help! Get around him! Let's feed him to the house!
Or you could not.
Bastard!
Hello.
It looked like he just disappeared.
Yes, I just disappeared. No one can see me. Yes. Look hard, my friend. Look hard.
We know you're here.
Yes. Yes. I'm somewhere. Ha ha ha!
Help me find him.
Okay, yeah. Why can't I? Fracking invisible walls.
Where is he?
Present yourself. Don't make me find you.
Never been that good at self-presentation, I'm sorry. It's something I really suck at. Ah, hands twitching again. Stop twitching it.
We know you're here. Next time we slit his gut open.
How very bold of you to assume there will be a next time. Love the way it looks like the guy's literally watching me sneak around here. Oh, he is! He actually looked up. Whoa! Hey! Hey! Okay, I'm going in. You can use your zoom feature to snipe more accurately. Ah, yes, that would also be a thing to think on. I forget I have
See him?
zoom.
Saw like a lot of blood, really. Wish I saw. Not a big deal. Maybe you can go up later and take a look after them other two are gone.
Why are you there? Can I distract you? Ooh, yes, yes I can. I want you to look over there. Or not. Can't have you talking. Be quiet.
Get around it.
Oh.
For the watch. Take.
Oop. Right, I just put an enemy off balance by knocking with Pyrotomic. Now press the left click to perform a lethal counterattack. Doobie-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. All they had to do was just basically pay attention to where I threw that glass. He did not have to try anything smart. Let's have some more stale bread. Why does this look like a safe? Because it is. Oh. Another combination lock. Great. Gosh. Oh, above me. Next floor up. Right, okay. Something like it's a nice little painting with a number written on it, is it? No, no, that would be too simple. Okay. Guards not do smart things. Yeah, I know. They have this annoying habit to try and do silly things like arrest me. Oh, did I read this? Pandicia. Right, anyway. I can't remember if I read this one, so I'm going to read it again. Excerpt from a travel chronicle by Anton Sokolov. The men I set out with are good sailors. No doubt half of them have cut their teeth on the rascally pirate ships that spawned in the Saconian archipelago. Or they were, I should say. Half of them died before we sighted the broken red cliffs, welcoming those who would visit from the far continent, as it's called. Sickness, infighting, poisoned by a school, or one would say a flock, of small fish that fly over the waves like birds, landing in the 100 across the deck, wrecking any they touched with toxic quills, two thrown overboard by gusting demon winds. The quiet Tavian navigator simply dead in his bunk, wrapped in white furs, eyes wide with terror. Few have crossed the ocean, and the distance to Pandacia is greater than most would imagine. More died climbing the cliffs, and now, with but a handful, I stand looking across the greatest expanse of land that exists. My allies are frightened, for this is beyond them, and now the captain is dead too, stung by something that resembled a prairie mole but reacted with great apoplectic outrage when handled. So it falls on me to lead them. Yes, I'm going to give Sokolov that kind of accent. Because I can. Apologies to our fool. Oh, yes. Oh, Dr. Galavini's journal. I've been invited to a soiree at the Boyle estate. Of course I won't attend. The 28th day of the 7th month, the month of High Code, is the day I met Anton Sokolov at the Academy. Why would I tarnish the anniversary of the most important day of my life by licking aristocratic boots? I have no time for fools. I will be solving the riddle of this plague. Perhaps I'll raise a cup of Tevian Red. Man drinks wine. Let's go up first because I want to go nick that rune.
What do you think?
I think he's dead, right?
I know that. I mean, do we have suspects?
Suspects? What? Suspects? We ain't gonna waste time solving who killed him. Personally, I'd buy who did it a drink.
But what are you gonna put on your report?
I'm gonna say we found one of Slackjaw's men inside, all dead and bloody, and that you are a stinking idiot.
Good report. Seems legit. I'm probably in a really awful place. Let's hide in here and hope they don't look inside the fireplace. No, no, not coming in. No, no, you're not coming in. Okay,
Think you'll get your own squad after what happened last night?
Indeed, I believe so.
Oops. Oops. You coming this way? Yep, you're coming this way. Come on. You know what? Close enough for government work. I'll take it. Oh, wait, no, no, no. If I want to keep him alive, I don't do things like throw him downstairs. As hilarious as it is. Pay attention to that message board. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see. I'm just going to put you in the fireplace that doesn't have a fire in it. Again, as hilarious as it would be, I am trying to be somewhat decent. Good night. Or morning. I don't know. It seems bright outside. Good time of day to you, sir. Good time of day. Carry a teacup. Ha ha! I'm British, don't you know? Ha 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 ha! Put that down before I do anything silly. Sillier. Are you? Let me guess. It's there. Right, okay, let's look for alternate routes. This bookshelf looks suspiciously like I can move it. That fake book looks suspiciously like a fake book. I mean, maybe someone should tell Dr. Galavani that if you want to hide stuff, you don't have fake book written down the spine. Sewer capacity in the month of Nets. Excerpted from interview attached to formal report by City Workers Crew 17A. I've been asked to tell the problem, so here it is. It's been every year that we work like men gone mad during the month of Nets. I don't hardly see my family. It's bad enough that works is clogged with trash from the catch, pieces of crates and nets, but the water smells of hagfish guts too. We gotta get it done before the month of rain, or you know what. And it ain't like we get help from those pricks in civil engineering either. Been at this job for nigh on 28 years and I never seen one of them come below, set to measure when it will hold when they're putting up one of their fancy new bridges. So these last 3 years have been the worst, and here's why. It's the river crusts moved into the works. We hear a man ahead yell and scream, and it's like he's burning up, and we climb up fast. No other choice. Should put it on your shelf. Confuse you, or I'm just going to leave it on the floor. Yes. Right, I suppose I best look at this clue then. Let's have a look at your body. Yep, dead alright. One would say he died from a sword to the head. Yep, very much so. I need to find a recorder-phone. The rat plague. So, excerpt from a natural philosopher's notes. For over a year I've studied this cursed plague, collecting and dissecting rats by the thousands. Given their rapid gestation and maturation cycle, it's been possible to breed them for numerous generations even. The rodents themselves seem immune to the plague, but they pass it readily between members of their own species, perhaps through mites. The blood of the rats tells its own story, allowing me to gauge a number of generations that a given group of rats have lived with the plague. As such, a nagging question remains. The rats collected from in the poorest parts of town, in the slums, exhibit the oldest strains of the plague, while these found near the docks, where the foreign plague-bearing rats would presumably have entered the city, exhibit a younger strain of the plague. Could this mean that the rats were transported to the slums in some way that is not obvious? I will continue my research. If nothing else, I am living proof that Sokolov's elixir and Piero's remedy are very effective at protecting against the plague, if one consumes enough of the stuff. Good evening, Eva fan. Thank you very much for popping by. So yes, I'm enjoying this. It's my first time playing it through. I've had it for many years. I played it a bit, I think it was 2016, I think it said I last played it. But I've gone beyond where I got up to then. So streaming is a good way of making sure that I, finish a game. So yes, I'm having fun, but it's also fun just reading all the books in weird voices. Excerpt from a series of interviews with street workers by Rat Capture Lena. Used to be you'd go out with a bag, a sticker with a nail on the end, and catch as many rats as you could in a night. The City Watch paid by weight. My husband Benjamin and I mostly worked alone, and we got by. If we found a place where the rats were real bad, sometimes we'd hire a crew of street rats to work with us, the younger ones who didn't make trouble. We'd pay them with bread and apple cider. Once the plague came, the rats were different. Meaner, bigger, and a little quicker. You had to watch yourself. If you got cornered, they'd turn and swarm and come back at you. I barely got away with my skin a few times down in the sewers. The bites hurt afterward, but it was the sounds that they made that stayed in your dreams at night. It got more dangerous, and the City Watch started paying better. But that didn't last long, because after a while too many people had been stripped clean, trying to fill up a bag. One slip and they were all over you, gnawing, trying to chew down to the bone. That's how I lost my poor Benji. I think I've played it 3 or 4 times. Yes, it's one that, even with just my current playthrough, I can see me playing again just to try different styles, different ways of doing things. Reminds me of the old Thief games. Yes, it is a lot like the old Thief games, just without the weird dinosaurs in the first Thief game. That was the part that really lost it for me on Thief. Alright, so excerpt from a report on the treaties banned by the Rudshore Trade Council. Little is known of Parcotti, credited with this series of pamphlets arguing against the whaling trade. While he is gifted, his views are nonsense and threaten the economic underpinnings of the empire. Number 1. Enslavement. On the breeding and husbanding of whales versus hunting the beasts in the wild after a natural and free life cycle, Parcotti offers no solutions for where these massive, malevolent creatures might be pastured. Number 2. Dissolution. Laments on the destruction of social bonds between herd members, Parcotti actually uses the term families. Number 3, harmony. Drivel on the aesthetic wonder of what is, in reality, the great and terrible ocean that ever threatens to swallow us. Includes arguments on the gentle nature of the brutes, a notion refuted by seamen who return to shore wide-eyed with the tales of the whale's savagery. Number 4, disruption. Here Pacote is on his weakest footing, issuing up feverish warnings against the displacement or transference of natural beasts from the native environments. Thief 2, yes. Oh, hang on, I think I've got someone knocking at the door. One moment, I do believe it might be the landlord a sec. I'll be right back, I just realised I turned my microphone off first. One sec. Apologies for that. Just a flatmate coming in. Alright, so yes. Actually, I'm wondering if I can get hold of Thief 2. I might actually still have a disc of it lying around. I shall have a look into that. Because yes, I did enjoy Thief and Thief 2. Can't say much about the more recent releases, but, you know, I'll wait till it goes on sale, I might pick it up. I have been tempted. It's gone on sale a few times and I've looked at it and I've looked at the reviews and I've gone, man, I remember Thief being such a fun game. I don't want to play a Thief game and not be that great. But yes, it's definitely been enjoying playing this. At least with this, if you get into a fight, you have a chance to get out. I just have to keep remembering to look around for things. That. So very few games get me to pay attention to like vertical rather than just the horizontal. Right, I think we've cleared out up here. I can't fit any more of those remedies, so I might as well leave that one there. Didn't check this door. That's just the end of that corridor, right? Okay. Let's check downstairs. Right, avoiding the rat plague. Excerpt from a government protocol on disease practices. Much of the public still harbours false beliefs related to the plague. It is not true that the bile from river crusts will protect against contraction of the disease, nor is it true that crushed Morley orchids act as a remedy, although it is speculated that both of these ingredients are used in both Sokolov's elixir and Piero's remedy. Consumption of these products before exposure to the plague constitutes the only known means of resisting the disease. Further, the Abbey of the Everyman warns against superstitious practices. Not only is it ineffective to burn 2 hagfish and a cat together, inhaling the vapours while chanting the names of the plague dead, but it is also considered heresy by the overseers and will be met with the full measure of the Abbey's laws. Tell your neighbours and practice these things yourself. Avoid contact with the infected, consume your ration of elixir daily, preferably in the morning, and report anyone suspected of carrying the plague. Everyone must work together to stop the spread of the dreaded contagion. First 2 games are on Steam for $4.99 each. Ooh, nice. So when I'm back in work, I may have to look at picking them up. Or if they go on, like the Christmas sale, which is probably coming up. But yes, I'm not back in work till next week now, but I'm actually back in work, yay! so I can actually start, you know, looking at spending again. Again, I keep forgetting how much I just read in this game. Nope, I'm full of bolts. Huzzah! Full of bullets. But I'm not full of coin. I need more coin. Oh. Oh yeah, we did the hands, didn't we? The third stricture. That was on the previous one. Because that was with the spongy stuff. Can't help but see that as an eyeball. No, it's not, but I just walk past it and like it's a weird eye. Customs of Food of Morley. Excerpt from a Traveller's Journal. Born and raised in Bristol, I spent my formative years in our smaller cities before settling in the magnificent Dunwall. There, in the capital city, I learned to appreciate the finer things. When the opportunity arose to document my travels to Sergonas, Tivia, and finally Morley, I left my position as a clerk for the late Lord Estamount. Perhaps, like so many in Dunwall, I suffer from being excessively cultured, but I found Morley disappointing. Over the course of this journal, I will explain why I found the Festival of Churners to be tiresome, despite the high banners, bare feet, and red robes, and why the renowned jellied ox tongue is something I will be struggling to forget for many years to come. The point where I need the code, yeah. The 2014 reboot is decent. Oh, okay then, that's fine. Definitely inspired by this game. That's fine. I mean, I picked up Dishonored 2 because I've been selling stuff like my inventory on Steam, and I managed to get enough so that it cost me 19 pence. And I was like, yeah, sure, I'll spend 19 pence to get the second game. I hadn't actually played. I was going to be playing this on stream, but I hadn't actually played it at that point. I was like, 19 pence, can't complain with the sequel. No idea what it was going to be like, but I thought, well, might as well grab it. If I enjoy this that much and the sequel's anything like it, then win-win. Feeding log. So the feeding log, the 4th day, month of wind, assorted human remains, strong appetite. 10th day, month of wind, 1 bag, Tevian pears, bruised and rotted, rats uninterested. 11th day, month of wind, 1 tin, potted whale meat, eaten. Doesn't actually state what happened to the tin. 13th day, month of wind, human torso, no trouble finding corpse parts. 17th day, month of wind, no feeding, aggression increased, incident of cannibalism. 20th day, month of wind, incident with previous maidservant, will withhold feeding until 1st day, month of darkness. All I know of Dishonored 2 is you can pick between 2 characters to play as. Oh, okay. Is that a hand? Almost say that's a hand-me-down. I get the feeling opening that door is a bad idea. Don't know what's telling me it's a bad idea, but I'm getting the things about it, and I don't need any of the blue elixir, so I'm just gonna leave them in there. Let them eat themselves. Okay. Looks like a thing for a rat to go through. Alright, I think we have cleared out this building, so let us leave by the way we came in. Because I think running out into the street full of coppers is probably a bad idea. Oh wait, I never found the code to this. I was hoping I'd stumble across that. Did I come across anything in my journal then? I doubt there's going to be anything in there. Oh. Put that on silent a second. We'll need to go quickly do the door in just a moment. And I'm going to check to see if Kyrone is streaming, because he was doing a character creation session for a one-shot thing they're doing on Monopod Studios, but he was going to be streaming after. So let me just see if he's started up already, because I don't mind going a bit longer, but I am also going to be helping him with his stream as well, so I'd rather make sure I'm there on time give or take. Not seeing them on the line at the moment. Just prefer the first some of the level design storyline is stronger, but Dishonored 2 is worth a play. That's always good to hear. That's the other thing I like about this as well. It took a brief while to get used to the stylized people, if you will. It's not like, I don't know, cartoon or anime style, but their faces aren't in a normal layout. So there's a definite style to it. It took a short while to get used to that. Very big hands as well, like huge hands. So once I got used to that, everything seems to fit into place, and it all seems to blend together really well as an aesthetic overall. So yeah, I am liking it, and so far, from what I've seen, a lot of stuff makes sense. There's nothing that seems to stand out of place in terms of the lore of the world. You know, you don't get random. Although saying that, I'm just looking around and like, why is that light fitting lower than the others? And to me, that would almost be like a secret. But yeah, a lot of the things look like they would work, and they're not just put there for set dressing. Oh, candles. Fire hazard. Let's have a quick run around then. I'm sure I've missed something. It's probably not like a display case and I've missed it there. Oh, actually, just try heading to his lab. It's a good job I ran around. I found more money! Definitely nothing hidden in there. That's fine. Unfortunately, it's not like the previous safe, which had the, you know, look around, you'll find the number that you want, and it's like literally written on the wall next to you. This one, it's a bit more, you've got to think about it. I kind of like that. I like it where it makes you look around a bit. Reminds me in that respect, I used to love playing the original Deus Ex. I just loved the whole, you know, wander around and, oh, 287, there we go. Just the whole, you could force your way in here, or you could find a key code here, or you could go a different way and hack in a different way, and those, looking around the environment really helped. So it's stuff like that where I can sort of go, oh, there's a thing up there, it's a 287, so if I try that number on here, boom, haha, and I get lots of money. But I like it when it gets you to do that. Yes, we can go. Right. Return the autograph. Ah, right, okay. I thought I'd have to find the autograph machine, but no, that's fine. We can just return it. Another thing I love with games like this is when you do things with guards and they have idle chatter. And you can listen in on them. And sometimes what they put in for some of the idle chatter can be absolutely hilarious. And it's just little things like that that I like, that just make the game feel more alive. Boop. And boop. Mr. Dead Assassin.
Hungry? Well, don't eat river crust.
Don't eat river crust. You heard it here first, folks.
Hey, wait a bit. What just occurred to me? How come it's always me who pay for the whiskeys?
Shush up your mouth. You know I can't work out the right number of coin. It's embarrassing.
Okay, I'm glad you decided to pass that bit of information on. It was in the book too. He mentioned the date was important to him. Ah, yes, that's also handy to know. Yeah, I must admit, as I was reading it, it did strike me as odd that he specifically called out the dates the way that he did, but I just assumed that was how he did it, if you will. I don't think too much on it beyond, well, that's unusual. Most people just say it's the month of rain. He's actually gone further detail on it. Yodi brain took a while to catch up on that one. I'm authorized. Oh, that's it. I'm the boss now. I run this place. Ha ha! He ran that way. Oh, right, 1 second. I am going to have to quickly run and do my chores. I will be right back again. Do apologise. On? Yep. So again, apologies though. It's one of the things I have to do for my landlord here is he has a small shop out front. So I just make sure the door is closed because it's an automatic lock on there, but it doesn't automatically close. Just a little thing I do for him to help out. Alright. But it'd be rude not to check these lockers for any, you know. Ish. He's by the crank. Oh, yeah. I mean, there's a nice little thing that tells me where he is, and I just completely ignored it because I'm like, I'll run to where he was last. Because, you know, that's how I work. Hello. Ah, yes, of course you'll be next to the machine.
What's this? Information from my missing guy. Let's have a listen.
Slackjaw, it's me, Crowley. I'm making this in case I don't make it back. He was right. There is someone wants you dead. Wants to take over the distillery and the whole Bottle Street gang. And you'll never believe who it is either. At first I didn't. That's why it's taken me so long. I wanted to be sure, and what's that? Ah! No! No! Ah!
So Crowley's dead. Too bad. He was one of my best men. Still, you and me had a deal, and Slackjaw never goes back on a deal. Take this key. It ain't for the Golden Cat, no. This key's for the captain's chair. A hotel abandoned since the plague gutted this part of town. Take the stairs to the top. You can use the roof to get into the Golden Cat brothel. See that? Slackjaw keeps a bargain. Just as good as the men who run the city. Maybe a little better. You think about that. Now maybe we can help each other out again. I could get rid of the Pendletons for you, quiet-like and without killing them. But you gotta do something for me in return.
Okay. Let's hear this.
The Cat's having a big reopening tonight. Lot of money clients, including an arts dealer named Bunting. He's got particular tastes, or so I've been told by some of the ladies. Got some pretty fancy stuff locked away at his place. And the only thing preventing me from nabbing all that loot is the combination to his safe. Of course, the Pendletons have been camped out there for months too, not sure why. So that means a lot of the City Watch and other soldier types. Bring me that combination, my masked friend, and then I take care of the Pendleton brothers. Just like that. You ain't never even gonna touch them. And I promise, I won't kill them, and no one will ever see them again. Now if that ain't a deal, Slackjaw don't know what is.
That sounds somewhat easy. What's the catch? Right, okay. So go to the Golden Cat by the Chair Hotel. I'll also do that one. That's what first, yes. And then we shall try for a non-lethal approach. Waha! Back out this way again. Hopefully that guy sounded surprised. Rat! I thought, well, yes, there's plenty around here. First time seeing them? Must be new to the town. Oh, that way. Right, okay. Going up high again. Can I go? I go this way.
What?
Don't think I can get up there. I'm getting a feeling that I'm at the top of the skybox. Oh, Cameron's gone live now. Okie dokie. Let me get to the zone transition, and I shall see about jumping. We can get already done there. I think he's playing Prey tonight again. Right. Oh, actually, there's a way around there I can go. Just remembered. Can't remember if there's rats down here though, but I can at least make my way around there. Oh no, it's the Weepers. I can't remember their names. Yes, right, okay, that's fine. That's fine. So these guys... Oh, no, don't see me. Don't see me. You see nothing. Oh, let's just get no attention. So these guys are like flies that attack you. Is that what I see? I'd have thought loose flies would end up killing them out. Ooh, that looks nasty. Turn around, turn around. It's not like me in the morning. Yeah, all the flies. Oh, he's gonna see me, isn't she? Yeah. What's down this way? I never went this way last time. Okay, let's have a gander. Let's see what we can find. Oh, wait. There we go. Oh.
Come on.
down to Granny. Granny won't hurt you. Oh, can't be. Dearie, is that you? No. No, you're dead. You're dead. Dead.
Right. The Outsider. Episode from the Diary of a Known Heretic. Series before his execution. For most, the Outsider is nothing but a child's tale meant to instill fear that is beyond the family, the community. When I was young, my mother and I were on the run, moving from village or sea town to the next, camping in the woods for weeks, always on the curse overseers at our backs. At night she told me of her dreams, of the empty place where the Outsider whispered to her. With each visit, her craft grew until she could see through the eyes of moths and unlock a door or window latch from outside a house. I will find this empty place. Somehow the key to open the void will fall into my hands. In time I will learn the secret, and he will call to me as he called to her. Call me a heretic for my studies. Drag me to your stone-cold cell, whip my flesh, and put me on trial as an apostate. Burn my body to ash. But I will continue to seek the realm of which my mother spoke. It is my life's meaning. I could enter the Golden Cat down here. I want to try going through the hotel.
The handsome one with the beautiful dark eyes. I just want to tell him I'm doing my part. Yes, Granny Rags is doing her part. Tell him, won't you? If you see him.
Sure, crazy lady. Sure.
Stop fussing with my collar, Mama. The dance is starting soon.
Allison's with her. Dear Daniel, I've been given a jealous position with the Horizon Trading Company in Sir Kennels. Soon we'll be undertaking our first survey just south of Konoka. Don't wait too long to leave, because there are rumors of people being denied passage out the city. Wait for me in Konoka. Love, Allison.
Is my hair smooth enough? He's sure to be there.
Okay, I'm gonna leave because the crazy lady is just, well, crazy.
Whale oil ration is now in effect. Non-compliance is a punishable offense.
You don't see me. You see nothing. I've got a lot of prayer if you want to join chat. Yes, Skyro, and I will get to the next the district, and I will be jumping over. I'm just, trying not to kill people. That's right. Keep a walking. Keep a walking. And down you go. It'll probably be about another 5 minutes or so, and I'll be right with you.
You filthy mudlark. Let a tramp like you get elixir.
We've been on half rations for a week. I ain't catching the plague. Hand it over.
No, please, it's for my baby. He needs it.
It's us that needs it. If the City Watch gets sick, how are we gonna protect you?
Protect me?
You grab her, I'll get the elixir.
No, I need it for my little one. Thank you, sir. You saved me. How can I thank you? I have nothing.
Run? Well, that's fine, just run.
Wait, take this. It's the backdoor service key to Bunting's house, the art dealer on the main street. I used to work for him, before the plague.
Nice.
He's let all his servants go, but he's still there. Probably hoping he'll be able to sell something from that safe of his. I don't know what he has left, but it's all I have to offer you. Please take it.
Okay.
Again?
I'm gonna need more slink dogs of this, right?
citizens, this district is now under a mandatory whale oil ban. Compliance will be strictly enforced.
If I go on top of that, oh, I can go all the way over there. Nice, nice. To turn his back. That's enough government work. Decent look at the bone charms I've picked up before next stream and see what they are. Oh, 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 you're a swarm. That's not good. Oh, big on with you. Big on. Bloody rats. Which is a shame because actual rats are, you know, kind of interesting creatures. Very intelligent. They always get demonized in games and the media. Don't get me wrong, I wouldn't want a rat breaking into my house, but, you know, at the same time, it's one of those things where rats aren't all bad. Right. I need to check if this next part's going to be okay on Twitch. More than likely will be. The upcoming area is riddled with pathways that allow many approaches to accomplish a new mission. Look for overhead ledges, rat tunnels, ward passages, and hiding places. That's like the third time it's come up with something like that now. It really is trying to get your head into the whole idea of you need to pay attention to what's going on. But we shall save the game. Yeah, create a new save. We'll do a new save for each session, I think. If there's something to do. Right, and I shall click that button. That will go back to that screen so I can get ready for the raid. So, thank you very much to everyone who joined me to watch. I do hope you did enjoy your time here. And again, thank you very much for the follow and the subscription, 7/6. It's, again, hugely appreciated. I will be next doing Dishonored again next Friday at 7 PM UK time. GMT, whatever daylight savings is currently going on, but it's 7 PM. And it's usually until about 9. I was just going a bit longer today until Karen got his stream done. I will next be streaming tomorrow. I'm hoping I'll be able to play some Dead by Daylight, because it was free on the Epic Store, so a bunch of us grabbed hold of it, so I'm hoping I can do that. But if not, it'll be some form of co-op game. That will be just after 9 PM GMT. It's mostly because I have to do the chores first, then I start the stream. And then on Wednesday, all being well, if I don't have head weasels, I'll be doing some more right. And that'll be again 7 PM start for that one. We'll see how that one goes because I'll also have been back in work then, so that may be an interesting day. But I'm doing a phased return, so I'll be going back slowly over the time. So yes, again, I thank everyone for turning up to watch this, whoever you are, wherever you are, whenever you are. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you here, and I do hope to catch you on the next stream. And I do hope you'll stick around for joining me in the raid to Karen Russmore's stream where he's playing Prey. I will be joining him in the voice chat as a moral support, question mark? Basically, I'm part of the peanut gallery, so that we can make sure he plays the game and doesn't get too spooked by it. So yes, it'd be interesting to see what's going on in the time we've been doing this. So, whilst I remember, I need to actually get the raid done, don't I? Does help. So, we shall get that going there. That's doing that there. So I do hope you'll join me on that raid, but if not, as I said, it's been a pleasure having you, and I'll catch you next time. Toodles!